to start today's speech with an activity. Now, close your eyes. I would like you to imagine your mother, your father, your grandparent, your sibling, your boyfriend or girlfriend, or someone who's very important to you. And imagine them getting ready to go to work or school, wherever they drive to on a daily basis. And imagine them driving down the street listening to their favorite song, smiling, and then ding, all of a sudden they get a text message, and the text message is from you. And it says, "Have a great day, I love you." And then they look back up and they smile, and then they look around and they see that there's no one around them. They look back down and they decide, "I'm going to text you back and say, I love you too." But before they could get that I out, boom, someone hits them. Boom, they hit someone else. Now imagine that scenario again, and imagine that they waited until they were not driving to send you that text. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, using a cell phone while driving creates enormous potential for deaths and injuries on U.S. roads. In 2019, 3,142 people were killed in a motor vehicle crash involving distracted drivers. Now, open your eyes. Today, I will be talking about the effects of texting and driving. And by the end of this speech, you will have valuable information on the importance of not texting and driving. The CDC reported that in just 1 year, 400,000 people were injured in a car crash involving distracted drivers. 2,800 people were killed in these crashes, and 1 out of 5 of those people were not even in a car. They was like people that was walking on the sidewalk or bicycling or, riding a scooter. So now that you know I would like to now discuss the 3 main points that I'm going to discuss in this speech, which is texting and driving dangerous? Would parents benefit from young adults and teen drivers to not text and drive? And are there consequences? And now that you know the 3 main points that I'm going to talk about, I would like to go ahead and address the first main point, which is texting and driving dangerous. So we think that we are a great multitasker. We feel like that we can do more than one thing at once. Well, in a study of people's multitasking ability, subjects who were doing several things at once thought that they were performing well, but in all actuality, they were performing worse. We also think that we only are looking down for 5 seconds. Well, at 55 miles per hour, that's enough length to drive a whole football field. Just imagine how long of a distance that is. Also, we feel like that we're going to miss out on something important, whether it be like we're missing a phone interview or a job opportunity or gossip. And people who text and drive are 6 times more likely to be involved in a car accident. And despite the evidence that texting and driving is dangerous, just the fact of them, the fear of missing out or separation anxiety prevents them from that. So now that you know why texting and driving is dangerous, I would like to now address why parents benefit from young adults and teens not texting and driving. So 8% of drivers aged 15 to 19 were distracted at the time of their crash. And 9% of all teens who die in motor vehicle crashes were killed in the crashes of distracted driving. And also 25% of distracted drivers involved in fatal crashes were young adults aged 20 to 29. In these statistics, it shows the age that each person was and the percent of drivers that were involved in fatal crashes who were distracted. And as you see, how this is so much more than these ones. So now that you know the importance of well, now that you know how parents benefit from young adults and teens not texting and driving, I will now tell you the consequences of texting and driving. So, as you see in this photo right here, it's a police officer coming behind some car, pulling them over. And because of them texting and driving, they will now be getting a ticket or a fine. And none of us want to have to pay that extra money. And some of us can't, like me, can't even afford that. Also, here's another picture of someone sitting in jail. Nobody wants to have to sit in jail over a text message. No one. And also, you see someone here in a body bag. This could be you or someone else. All of these are consequences of texting and driving. So now that I've told you my 3 main points, now that you have heard my 3 main points, I would like to know, by a raise of hands, who will take a large no texting and driving sign and put it in their yard for all the drivers to see. Thank you. And if that is too much to ask, for anyone else, who will take a pledge to never text and drive? Thank you.